the stream! I'm Obi Hack 'em Up, and this is the Hack Recklessly channel, where we're back with episode 2 of Glitter Hearts. If you're just joining us, episode 1 will be up on YouTube tomorrow, because I forgot to do that yesterday. But it will be there. This one will also go up on the YouTube. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you're new to this channel, new to hanging out with us, please leave a comment and a like and whatever. Just give us some inspiration. We have a Patreon, merch stuff, all that sort of cool stuff, Discord if you want to see it. And yeah, it's just going to be another fun night for us. We're going to go around and have everybody introduce themselves and who they're playing tonight. I'll start us off. I'm LB Hackemup, as I just said. And I'm playing Connie. She is the chariot, and her playbook is I'm a bodybuilder. The defender is my magical archetype, and my mystical connection is fear.
Hello, everyone. I am Kujo of Kujo Plays Games. Tonight, I will be playing Luca, aka Fortune. I am the loner, I am the warrior, and my mystical connection is metal.
It looks like someone said Wally and I are Switch. So Wally, you want to go first?
I fixed it. It's cool. It's cool.
Okay, cool. I was just ready to be like, I'm Wally, everyone's favorite slime. Hi, I'm Serenity. She, Faye, any pronouns. And tonight I will be playing Blake. Blake Farley, who is the tactician, class clown. Yeah, just a little guy.
Is very hard to type in these. Sup, y'all? It's me, Walle, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me on the social medias at WALLE132, just like the cute little Disney robot. Today, I am playing Linkin Park. They are the goth with the magical archetype, the witch with a mystical connection to the ever-powerful lightning. And their name is Dark Tower.
Hello, everybody. I'm Greg of Leatherman Games, and I wrote Glitter Hearts. I also wrote another new game called The Mystery Business that I finally got my physical proof of. So I'm very excited, and I can hopefully start getting that out into people's hands as soon as possible. So couple of things. So I will say this, I kind of cheated last week a little bit and letting you all power up because I never played this game beyond one-shots. So I cheated around experience. So we're going to cover how experience actually works. So whenever you roll a 6, the result is 6 or less, you get an experience point. We didn't really do that last time. So going forward, if you get a result that's 6 or less, you'll get an experience point. At end of session, we'll do the questions, you get experience points. When you get 6 experience points, you get a heroic achievement. And then those are what you spend to power up. But because I only ever play this as one-shots and I only ever played this with people who making beginning characters, I was like, let's pump these people up a little bit.
So kind.
Plus I get to see how other things work and how things move. I rarely get to see all the parts of the game that I wrote moving together. So do you want me to recap what happened last time, or do you want to recap what happened last time?
Oh,
do you really want one of us to recap?
Did you want me to try to do it without notes? Like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
No notes, no scope, no
okay.
net.
Now, here's my next question. Do you want Lincoln to
I was going to say, do we
I
have
was
Lincoln
exactly
do it in
thinking the same
character?
thing.
Please.
Okay.
Back in ancient times.
Okay. Greetings, fair viewers, those who have pierced through the veil to watch this transmission feed of the adventures we, the Garden of Ancana, have been going through. If you were tuned into the previous time, us 4 students, we have gathered together to celebrate the time of Palentine's Day at the local Stonewall University. Connie doing her usual fascinating pun work of gathering pails along with dear friend Blake. They gathered about doing the usual roundabout things 2 responsible, social active students of the university would do. On the other end of the social activity spectrum was, of course, dear friend Luca. They were doing their usual, how can I put this, ne'er-do-well antics of shredding down posters, while I myself, Linkin Park, in my 15th resurrection, felt dormant in this current state, but I knew something was brewing in the future. We went to the coffee shop, and there we encountered our dear friend. His name was Grant, correct? Yes, his name. Narrator in the sky. His name was Grant, correct?
Grant Charles.
Grant
Yes, it
Charles.
was.
Thank you. Grant Charles was there, and he provided us with a very unique magic 8 ball. Once he's handed that over, a tall, lithe fellow dressed as a butler came in and snatched him away, replacing him with a chef and their unique little candies. It was time for us to awaken to our true forms. We were given the power through the source of the Arcana cards to break the shells of our mortality and become the demigods we truly are. In the case of Luca, though, there was a bit of a mishap, but we'll get to that later on. We defeated the monsters through our own various means, but then that wasn't enough. We knew something else was quite wrong. We made our way to the hospital post haste. Luca tried to get in, but through the acts of our dear friend Blake, she was able to quell the raging fire that was in the heart of the boar that was guarding the gates. However, despite that, I used my own powers of divination to pray witness into the room that Luca was so dire to make access to. It was the room of his former love, and resting on their chest was a simple rose made in ribbons, a message sent not to Luca, but to us. And that is where we will continue our story.
So, it's been a couple of days actually since the events of the first session. You all have healed up. You get all your hit points back anytime you just basically sleep through the night. You'll get your hit points back. So you're all healed up. Over the last couple of days, also, you all have been working with Buff to explore and expand your gifts. The tower is currently closed due to it having no front doors and internal damage. There are a lot of rumors happening around campus as to what exactly happened. Nobody can entirely agree on what exactly happened. But that pales in comparison to the one thing that everybody is talking about, which is the unfortunate disappearance and mysterious disappearance of Grant Charles, who has not been seen for 2 days. Friends gathered here, how have your 2 days been?
Ani has been doing her normal routine, working out, going to after school or after class stuff with the what time of year is it? Fall?
It's February.
Oh, it's February, right? So wrestling. I don't know the seasons of sports. So
Sure.
yes, okay. And she has also been secretly staying up super late and trying out her transformed strength and checking that out and doing a lot of workouts as the chariot to see the difference and knowing that she has this immense strength when she is transformed. She wants to make sure she's not going to kill somebody with a punch. So she's just kind of testing the waters there.
I will say this one thing Connie realizes very quickly is when you are powered up, you are very, very strong. In fact, all of you are very strong. If you were to punch a regular human, you would do a lot of damage because you are souped up to the nines, so to speak. And so there is a bit of a learning curve as it's really easy to hurt people. It is just really easy to do collateral damage without thinking about it because there's just an adjustment time of learning where your boundaries are. And Buff has really been trying to quickly impart all of the knowledge that he can before something else happens. So it is the second day after the tower incident. It is about 10 in the morning. Where is everybody usually about mid-morning?
Mid-morning, Lincoln has been already excused from whatever class he has at this time. Because he was currently in his animal husbandry class, and he was asking way too many questions about monster husbandry, so they told him to leave, and he did forthwith. But right now he is currently in the quad area, like sitting on a bench, legs folded and steepled fingers, just kind of staring out forward into the nothingness. But what he's really doing, he's in deep meditation.
Okay.
Luca would probably be awake mid-morning, which is a bit of a out of left field. Because
new
he's been
look.
spending the last 2 days trying to remove the bangle that is now stuck on his wrist. He hasn't slept well, and for the first time in a long time because of this, he is sober and grumpy. So he's probably like, God. Okay, well, it actually came off, but you get the idea. Stupid
You
bracelet.
did it. Your arc's
I did it.
over.
Well,
did
I'm
it.
out, guys. Have fun.
Goodbye.
So he's probably walking through the quad, just like,
Mhm.
does this thing work?
When you walk past Lincoln, he raises his hand up like, "Friend Luca, you look
Yeah.
distressed."
Yeah, I need a shot, maybe a margarita at the same time. If we want to even spicy, I'll take a screwdriver. I would also very much like this thing to be off my wrist. Sorry, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I see the stress of everything that we have been through the past couple of days have built up a like the pressure inside of you, and you need a release, is what you're saying.
Yeah, sure. That's a very poetic way of putting it, but yeah, okay. We'll go with that.
I see. Perhaps eventually we should have a bit of a party with all of us, maybe,
I'll
if
party,
that would
all
help.
right. I'll party my heart out when this thing gets off of me. But
Mhm.
yeah, sure. That's great. Let's do that.
Well,
Let's do that.
I am just throwing out ideas because I am not quite certain what folks our age group do as fun social experiments.
Oh, uh, it's like Luca realizes like, oh shit, he's kind of being an asshole. Oh, I mean, typically somebody will host and we'll just have a couple of drinks and just kind of hang out. Maybe sometimes people pull out like Cards Against Humanity or something. It's really just kind of chill. You've never been to a party?
No, I've never been to a party because I've always felt I did not have time for that, preparing myself for the oncoming Grand War.
Right.
Plus, it's
Yeah.
part of my overall theme to blend in the background and reduce myself to just an NPC status than a main character.
Okay, maybe it's the fact that I haven't had a drink in a couple days, but I wouldn't if I'm playing Skyrim, you strike me as a main character. I don't see a NPC.
Well, I suppose because this time around it's become unavoidable to become the main character. And maybe
Well, I meant like before all of this. I mean,
oh, well, maybe it's also because people really don't talk to me.
To be honest, it's kind of their loss.
Hmm.
I mean, you're kind of nerdy, and it's still a little weird sometimes because, like, you sometimes monologue like to yourself while we're all there, but like as if we're not, and so like that's sometimes can be a little off-putting. But like, I don't know. I think that it's their loss if they don't want to hang out with you.
Luca, and he like spins and like throws one leg over the other as he JoJo poses and leans on the bench. I've know in the past we have been adversaries in many cases. For
I am
example,
told this.
in one of our resurrections, you were a tiger shark and I was a humble mollusk. But perhaps in this reincarnation, we can be friends.
Fuck it. Come on, let's go let's go find one of the like extra coffee shops that's not the tower, and I'll buy you a macchiato or something. I don't know.
When they say this, Lincoln just kind of goes, uh, "Wait, you want to hang out with me?"
Yeah, just come on. I feel bad just leaving you sitting in that tree. Just come on. Let's go.
He springs up to his feet and goes, "Rejoice, friend Luca. Let us make haste to the coffee house."
If you
And
say
it's
rejoice one more time, this arrangement ends.
onward. Rejoice.
Luca, as he's still like walking away, he's still like growling, but there's a teeny little smirk on his face.
Hmm.
I think Blake, throughout the last oh my god, where did it go? I had a pen. Hold on, there it is.
You lose
I-
that, you can't
I was
transform.
like shit. So I feel like for the past couple days, she has been she's on like a in not like in school suspension because I don't think that happens in college. I've never been to college, but like she's not allowed in class. Basically, her teacher has said no. So she's just walking around campus because she has nothing better to do. But like at night, she's in her room going, okay, you and we're gonna have to agree at some point. This can't keep happening, okay? And then we'll click it, and then we'll pop back up in the more risque outfit versus the really cool one she got a taste of. And so she's been doing that off and on and off and on, trying to coax it to get her a better outfit like everyone else. I would say today the coffee shop isn't open, but she doesn't really know what everyone wants, so she has instead went and got snacks. Um and has put them like all in her bag, like very specific snacks for everyone. And I think she's just like walking around trying to find people. I imagine finding a brooding wonderful person like Luca. Wonderful. One of my best friends. Finding finding him and then also feeling the aura of Lincoln cuz I there's no way that man doesn't have an aura. I feel like they'd be easy enough to find.
I think as the way they are about to walk in, as soon as we're about to hit the door, Lincoln just pushes ahead of Luca. Wait. He opens his door and he just goes, "Rejoice, for it is us, the wonderful, not the wonderful, but the humble and lone protector of your hearts. Myself, Lincoln Park, and my comrade in arms, Luca. We are here to grace your presence for coffee of the bitterest quality that can warm our hearts and awaken our minds."
You give a man a croissant once, and then he monologues the next 20 minutes.
We do
Hi,
have
Blake.
croissants here.
How are you?
I wish I was recording. Can you go back and do that again? Because that was really good.
I will. And he turns
Okay.
right back around.
Okay, go.
And he does it exactly word for word, but it's more grandiose this time.
Yeah, and perfect. Good. I brought snacks.
Once you finish recording, you hear a voice behind you. Oh, can you send that to me?
Who is it?
You turn around and it's Renata Carl.
Don't do that. You're very sneaky. How are you so sneaky and also so loud all at the same time, Renata?
Skill.
I mean, you'd have to ask Lincoln if that's okay with
Well,
them.
it's good that you brought up asking questions because I have
Oh
some
my god.
questions.
Of
for
course you do.
Renata, that was bottom tier segue. I even for you. Are you feeling okay? Do you want some espresso?
Well, the coffee here is crap because something happened to the tower, which is far superior, and so I'm not 100% on my game. But do not think switching me on to coffee orders is going to get me off what I'm here to ask all of you.
Well, I certainly would hope to not get you off of whatever questions you're hoping to ask.
There's a lot of tension here. Can I get out of the middle? Like, I feel like she's right in the middle of this. Can I move?
No.
Okay.
It's,
Can I ask you all
I don't know, can you?
Ah!
a simple question?
Simple questions of simple people.
Where's Grant Charles?
This
That's
is
a
Huh?
delicious-
wonderful
this
question.
Is a fantastic croissant. Takes a bite out of it.
I mean, we saw him at the coffee house,
Mm.
and then everyone was gone, or he was gone, and then we woke up, and everyone else was asleep.
So what's really interesting is you were the last people to see Grant Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when everybody woke up in the coffee shop, none of you were there.
I have a fast metabolism.
Like a hummingbird.
It's
Mhm.
true. Also, I had several shots right before that conversation, so I really needed to go and evacuate the bowels, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I indeed too had to excuse myself, for I was about to poop.
And despite the obvious damage to the tower and a person completely missing and everybody else around you passed out and wounded, you all just scooted to off-campus bathrooms?
I don't have a medical degree. How am I going to help those people?
Renata. Fine, I will admit it. I will admit this dark secret that has been plaguing my heart for the longest time. Something that has been weighing on my soul, and I feel that you must be the person that I must share this news to and spread it out to the masses. I, Lincoln Park, am a shy pooper. I cannot poop in public restrooms. I need to go back to my own domicile and poop there. Share that with your news hounds and your canines of gossip.
Okay, one, no, nobody would read that and it would destroy my career. Two,
Oh, well, you should definitely publish it then.
you didn't think anything was weird? You just were like, oh, I have to poop. I'm going to flee.
It was quite weird that suddenly, yes, I had to poop, but
Have you
Also-
never had those?
Yeah, and have you ever had vodka with Red Bull? Trust me, shit gets a little crazy after a little bit. But you just sort of roll with the punches. I don't know.
Now, I also have it on good authority that you were not particularly behind the Palentine's Day dance, In fact, I've heard that some of you vandalized the efforts
Blake,
around campus.
I keep telling you, you can't just take down flyers. That's not cool.
I didn't. I wrote something really funny on one, and I will admit it because it was hilarious.
It's true. It was pretty funny.
Thank you.
So, given that, and you were the last to see Grant Charles, what happened?
You do know that there was also a coffee shop full of people in the same place as Grant.
I do, but you were the only ones that were talking to him.
Yeah, because we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you were the last people to talk to him.
You know, I'm just going to put this out there. And what you do with this information is entirely up to you. Being an independent journalist, I know that integrity is a thing. If you are applying to be part of any major news organization, I would really consider withdrawing because right now, kind of an embarrassing scenario for you to be in. You are talking with Grant's friends. We all had some place to be. I don't know what you want. Now,
What I
if you don't
want
mind,
is the
if-
actual truth.
If you want, I actually, we went to the hospital directly after, and I do have contacts with a Officer Smith. If you'd like an alibi for all of us.
Sure. I'll go chat with Officer Smith.
Yeah, because Grant wasn't there with us, and we went directly there after we all went to the bathroom. We wanted to make sure we were okay.
All right. Don't help. And she makes her way towards the door.
I think giving an alibi was extremely helpful, but okay.
fist bump to Blake again.
Connie's outside doing burpees.
Renata stops and looks at Connie. Hi, Connie.
Oh, hey, Renata, how you doing?
Hey, what happened to Grant Charles?
Oh, I don't know. It's just like disappeared, right?
Mm-hmm. And you were one of the last people to talk to him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Then what? Should we go talk to the police or something?
Do you know anything about what happened, or were you also, like the rest of your friends, plagued by having to take a gigantic poop in private?
No, I'm not a shy pooper.
Okay.
Well, like everybody passed out, right? So like we tried to go get help. I tried to go get help.
Where?
Well, so I started running outside and then like I kind of got distracted and I forgot and then my friends were like we have to go to the hospital and then I got to the hospital and then like then we realized that Grant was missing. Cuz like Luca's ex is totally in a coma or something. I don't know the whole
Oh.
story, but it's like really tragic apparently.
Huh.
Yeah. It's pretty sad. Hey, do you have a date for the Palentine's Day dance?
I prefer to keep that information to myself for right now.
Oh, dope. Well, if you don't, I have a bunch of pails that I extra ones. If you want to ask somebody, I can give you a pail and you can use it as like a cool pun.
If the need comes up, I will take you up on that.
Yeah, thanks. Do you
Hey,
want some
I have
burpees?
I
Oh,
do.
hey. What's up, Blake?
Oh, hi. Oh, I had a question out of character.
Oh yeah.
Has Renata made any kind of like posting or like entries publicly about the Valentine's Day dance that are opinionated, not
No.
like factual?
No.
Okay.
She has what you all know is she hasn't really published anything in a little bit. She just hasn't put anything in the paper for a while. And it's not that uncommon because not a whole lot happens at the university, but you can definitely tell just by her attitude, like she is digging for something as big as the meat scandal to sort of break. And this disappearance is definitely right up her wheelhouse in sort of investigative reporting.
I will is Renata still chatting with Connie at this point?
No, she is heading off.
Okay. I will approach Connie with my macchiato.
Oh, hey, Luca.
Hey, did you want a snack from inside? I was getting something for Lincoln, and I figured I'd probably ask you guys too.
Oh, that's awesome. No, I have some power bars in my bag.
Right. I'll definitely not swap them out for chewy granola bars again like I did that time.
Yeah, those are nasty. And they're full
I-
of sugar anyways.
Okay, whatever. um I'm trying to do this sober thing
Oh, why?
because I can't get this bullshit off. And I
Oh.
have been so upset about that I haven't had a drink. So
Oh.
yeah, that's things are weird. Anyway, and at this point I'll kind of like turn to everybody else.
Oh, hey, everyone.
That gave hi Mark energy.
Hi, Mark. I did not tell Renata what happened.
No,
I
it
did
did
not tell her.
not.
That's
It did
his
not
fault. I did
happen.
not.
I did
Hi
not.
everybody.
Hi, Ducky.
Oh, wait, are we like all here for a reason? Is something bad gonna happen again?
No, nothing bad is happening, or unless I would feel it in the dribble in the void. But no, unless you count Luke and I being now friends.
Wait,
That's
you weren't
so
friends?
good.
Are we
Before
friends?
we weren't
But,
friends,
like,
but
it
now
was-
we are
it's-
friends.
It's of convenience,
We are,
you know.
we are friends now.
Wait, but are we friends?
Well, I am friends with Connie, and of course, I am friends with Blake because Blake has been around since I was only 5 years old.
You could just say since we were kids. But yes.
I was never a child. I was grown. I was an adult the other time. I keep on telling you this.
Okay,
You
well,
know-
I was 5. So
And that sounded like a personal problem, but
I care so much for you.
So we should probably figure out what our game plan's gonna be. Because now we have fucking Renata on our tail.
Oh, right. She was talking to me. She's super nice.
She's super something.
we don't know what that something is, but it's something.
I don't know if she has any ill intentions, to be honest. I think she's just trying to find a story. And I think if we find something maybe reasonable that could account for what happened. I mean, we used our alibi at the hospital. I gave her a point of contact who, won't out us as doing anything weird. So
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know
we
what?
should be fine.
Not that I really care, but yeah, if anything, Officer Fat Ass would probably include that detail of me having fun with alcohol from time to time. So it really just cements the bullshit.
Okay, well, if he does that, 1, that's none of her business. 2, if she wanted a gossip section, she should have done that years ago.
Well, let's just be careful. And Connie, fucking yeah, okay, we're friends.
Yeah.
And Blake, you already know we're friends, so
Yeah. I mean, it's you could say it again though. Just a little louder.
okay. All right, now you're fishing, and I don't know how to feel about the fish. Oh,
Come on.
good God.
Come on. Just
When you give it physicality, it definitely makes me not
Oh,
want to say it.
God, this one's difficult.
Luca
Just say
puts a
we're
hand
friends.
on Luca's shoulder. Luca, reply to the angler of happiness. Go on.
Guys, come on. Luca
Fly, you tiny
cares
fish.
about their
Fly,
like
tiny fish. Fly.
they care about their appearance and how people feel about them and think about them. So like, let's give Luca his moment to like be a normie, all right?
Fine. Blake, I'll respond to your anglering of friendship. Cast at me.
Huh.
Hop
There we go.
Oh.
There we go. See? Look. Give and take.
I can't. And he just walks in a direction.
It's okay. I love and respect you.
Oh God.
And Connie,
Poor
of course,
Luca.
we're friends. You don't
Yeah.
even have to
Oh
question
yeah,
that.
for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sorry, Raven redeemed a Megathorpe. I forgot to turn them off. So I will do it. Do you guys have fans? Do you have
I don't have fans. I don't have a fan.
I can do this.
I'll just
Hell
do
yeah.
this.
Are you guys ready? All right, in 3, 2, 1. Well done, everyone. Well done. And carry on.
So the coffee shop that you went to is sort of in like the collegey town area. And while you're just in there doing all of this, you hear a couple people outside arguing.
I'm gonna go poke my head out and see what's going on.
There are two students who are arguing quite loudly about which one is allowed to stand on the curb.
Wait, they're arguing about who can stand on the curb.
What?
They're arguing about who can stand on the curb.
Both of them?
Both of them. I tried listening on this conversation.
Are you trying to be subtle about it, or are you just gonna wander over there?
Here's my question. Here's my question. Would this count as something bad is happening?
It's not particularly dangerous.
Okay.
So it would be much more of a glimpse the truth.
Okay.
But before we get to that part, the question is are you just trying to like be
being
sneaky
subtle.
about
Yeah, I'm
it?
being very sneaky about it.
All right, so we're gonna have you do a thwart peril to get close without them pulling you
Okay.
into this argument.
Thwart peril.
Which
thwart
is
peril.
a physical roll.
Oh, boy.
The rest of you also see these two, like has been pointed out. So if any of you wish to assist, you may do.
I
so.
would really like to assist because my physical is 0.
My physical's not good.
So the move is we can do this together, and you can do any sort of help that you wish. We just need a good reason for it. So there's a way to do it physical. If you're just trying to like psych them up, you can do it emotional. If you're trying to figure out like, okay, if you go there, you're looking for other options. You can do as a mental, or if you're trying to pull on your magic powers, you can do plus mystical. You just need a reason and what you're trying to do.
Okay.
I also have a power, which I think I need to be transformed
Mhm.
for. So, but if I need to, is there a place I can sneak away and go?
Yeah, if you want to sort of sneak around the corner and do it.
I will ask everyone how they feel before I do this. I have well executed machines, so when we use the "we can do it together" action, you can upgrade the hero's result to the next level instead of just giving a +1.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that works.
They're just fighting. Like, I mean, they're just arguing, right?
But they're arguing about who can stand on the curb.
Curb standing is important sometimes.
According to who?
I'm
I don't
gonna go
know.
do that.
Okay.
All right, so you sneak. So you sneak around and quick transform. So are you doing? So you're going to try to do the help action, or what? Are you just trying to do the well-oiled machine for somebody else's help action?
I would like to do the well-executed machine to boost the we can do it together action for. Or no, this is when I use it. So I will give the help action
Okay, so
and then boost it.
How are you helping?
Um, what is your goal for Lincoln?
I'm gonna be sneaky and try to get as close as I can to listen to this argument.
I would like to go ahead and maybe with the we can do this together.
Mhm.
Look at the surroundings because in humor you have to be aware of all of your surroundings to make sure that you're pulling the funniest thing out, because if there's something obvious you missed, then everyone's never going to forget that. So I'd like to look around and then try to find the like clearest path with not loud, something where Lincoln doesn't have to worry about the surroundings, or if they do, I could just kind of brush it away and then they can make their way.
So it sounds like you're trying to do a mental check.
Yes.
All right, so roll plus mental, and I believe you are in a cooperative relationship with
Yes.
Lincoln. All right, so go ahead and roll.
Okay, so that is 10, and then it's the next level instead of a +1.
So what will happen is when Lincoln rolls, it'll go up a level.
Cool.
But there's a few things that happen first. Since you are aiding Lincoln, Lincoln gets a PowerPoint because of friendship. So you would mark a PowerPoint under that.
French.
Since you are in cooperative and you got a 10 plus, you did so well and were so supportive, you also get a PowerPoint to add to your sheet. So now we will have Lincoln roll the thwart peril plus physical, and whatever you get will go up a level instead of just a standard +1.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's an 11.
All right. So you got the highest part, and it goes up a little bit higher. You are silent like the wind. You are hidden. Every shadow works in your favor, and you draw close to this argument. So go ahead and glimpse the truth.
Okay.
Roll plus mental.
I was because
You
I have the I've got a bad feeling about this.
Mhm.
Whenever I can, if something is bad is if I think when something is bad is happening, I can roll mystical. Would this count as that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Ooh, that's good. That is a 13.
All right. So you can ask 3 questions, and you can ask anything on the list, but also anything that's not on the list.
Okay. Pull up the sheet. I would like to ask, what here is not what what here is not what it appears to be, or what are they trying to hide?
So as they are arguing, they keep taking bites out of what looks to be like a banana nut muffin. But you know deep in your heart that there's something real wrong with that muffin. It's giving off dark energy.
Okay. What is the most dangerous thing here?
The most dangerous thing indeed are those muffins. It
Mhm.
seems every time they take a bite, they get more angry. And it is just fueling their argument.
Okay. Ooh, what new useful information can I gather?
Uh, what you can see on the outside of the muffin wrapper is the name of a restaurant you've never heard of, or it's a bakery you've never heard of. It's some business you've never heard of. It just says Old Town Bites on the wrapper. That is not a place you know.
Okay. How close are the others to Lincoln?
They are back at the coffee shop. You're probably about a half a block down, not particularly far.
I apologize to you all right now. Lincoln, after gathering this information, Lincoln walks up to these people and just slaps the muffins out of their hands.
Okay, thwart peril. Go ahead and roll plus physical.
Wally,
So proud
that's
of
so
you.
that's so on brand.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, I got a 9.
Okay.
Because my physical is 0, so
Yeah. So I get to offer you a worst outcome, a hard choice, or an extra price to pay. Here is the price I'm going to offer you. You
Mhm.
can slap this out of their hands, and they will drop it on the ground. But in the ongoing kerfuffle, you will also drop your mystic item that allows you to transform.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Mm. Mm. Um, I'm not gonna take the hard choice.
Okay. So you go to try to slap it out of their hands, and they are so angry. Like, you just don't find a moment to they're like getting in to try to hit it, and like their hand jerks suddenly, and you quickly realize that the longer you're there, the more likely they are about to pull you into this incredibly stupid argument. But you also are beginning to understand that the longer this goes on, they are getting close to actual violence. Like, they are so close to each other at this point, and you can just see them like getting so worked up that unless something happens, they are going to break out into a fist fight over the dumbest argument you have ever heard.
Um, Lincoln is still so far away from them. Um, oh boy. Okay. Uh, Lincoln is going to look at these people and just book it back to the others
Okay.
because there's
You just like yikes.
okay,
See ya.
before he turns around
We
and
out.
runs back, he points at these two people and says, "It's just a muffin," and then runs off. And he runs back over to the others like,
Where did you go?
I went that way to see what that argument was about.
Oh.
What argument?
The one the one over there. He points to the
Oh,
people
right. Sorry, the curb one. Are
Yeah,
they
that's one.
are they okay?
Oh no, they are not okay. They are actually about to go into physical blows very soon. They are current.
Oh.
Well, he like gets in close to the others. They're eating this muffin that is enhancing their rage. we need we need to calm them down somehow, or they're about to get into physical altercations.
All right,
Mhm.
don't worry about it. I got this. And Connie rolls up her
Yes.
sleeves and starts walking over.
Oh no.
I think we should all go at this point.
I don't know. I kind of want to watch.
I mean, I'll
attempted-
like linger
attempted-
back with my macchiato next to Blake, be like, okay, $5. They start fighting on top of Connie.
Okay. $5, and then there's like a sip of a frappuccino. $5 that she gets into the fight and doesn't know why.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
Connie, you approach these
Mhm.
these two individuals who are screaming at each other in between bites of a muffin.
Connie approaches and she uses what I like to call my dog voice. And she just goes, "Hey, knock it off! I'm gonna kick the shit out of both of you." I don't say that to dogs. Just the first part.
Warning.
Warning,
Thank
warning.
you for the specification.
Oh my goodness.
And I have a move from the bodybuilder that is intimidating physique.
Okay.
So when trying to convince somebody, if you make a physical threat to their safety, you can roll a +1 physique instead.
All right.
That's amazing.
So you will make a convince someone roll, but with your physical.
Hey, question. Do you use that voice when you call dogs? Just tell them to stop being a wuss?
Be a puss.
It's a
Be a
puss.
puss.
A puss. Yes.
Yeah.
I do. 10 plus 3, that's 13.
Shit.
I'm scary. What can I say?
You just sort of like are there,
Mhm.
just way stronger than both of these two are. And actually having somebody like bring up the idea of like a physical threat, immediately they just sort of stop and look at you, and then they both almost eerily in unison just say, "Fine, you can have the curb," and then they storm off in opposite directions.
She turns around to the group. Can't get the curb now. Hey, she like steps up on the curb.
Jesus.
Lincoln takes both of their $5.
What? Mm.
No, it's fine. Actually, we should probably get those muffins though.
What
Yeah.
Yes, we should.
I'm gonna go
forgot.
after. I'm gonna go after one of them and be like, "Hey, real quick, where'd you get the muffin?" Oh, really? Okay. Well,
Okay.
and he's gonna step in front of them at this point. Okay, we don't understand. We've never met before. I'm the asshole, so
I'll say.
maybe ease up. I would like to roll a convince someone.
Okay.
To aggressively convince them to give me the muffin.
All right.
Can I-
Aggressively
can
roll
I-
plus emotional. Can you wish?
Can I do a help action to
Yep.
do that? We could do it together. You see this weird bitch behind him in cosplay, like,
So are you giving emotional support at this point?
I am an emotional support
right.
friend.
Go ahead and roll plus emotional.
Okay.
Since
And-
you are helping, Luca gets a PowerPoint by the
Okay.
nature of helping.
And
I
hey,
got
just for
10.
those who are totally experienced at this game, what does a PowerPoint do again?
So PowerPoint can be spent. So you can spend 1 to get a +1 on a roll. You can spend 2 to get advantage on your next roll.
Got it.
Or should there be a threat that needs a team attack, you need to spend PowerPoints to be able to call a team attack.
Okay.
All right, so you get a 10 plus. I believe you have a cooperative relationship with everybody, correct?
Yes.
All right, so because of that, Luca gets a +1 on their next roll, and you get to add, because you do this so well, a PowerPoint to your power pool as well.
Yay!
I
And
saw
then
a hand for question. LB.
So I had a question about the power
Yeah.
pool because I remember we were talking about that. Is everyone has their own individual power pool, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was my question.
With the +1, that is a 9.
It should be the well executed machine if that's still
Yeah, it's a
okay.
well-cast machine. So what did you roll? And we upgrade it because of her power.
The base was 8.
Okay, so it goes up to a 10. He takes the muffin and just throws it at you. And then storms around you and keeps going.
Okay. I'm the one who starts the food fight, but okay, that's cool. And I'll pick up and take a look at the muffin.
It looks like a tasty muffin. It definitely smells like a tasty muffin, but it also feels slightly off. Just like this isn't right. This is weird. And while you're staring at it, you hear another set of voices arguing sort of down the block away.
This is not definitely not good. Is there any like bakery or anywhere that's like well known enough on campus?
There is a bakery on campus, but it's not called Old Town Bites. In fact, you seeing that name also have never heard of this place before.
Interesting. I'll turn and toss the muffin over to Blake and be like, well, that's one. I'm sure we have about 500 to go and find.
Maybe there's just a way to deactivate it, like an anti-rage?
An anti-muffin?
Anti-muffin. Yeah.
I like that idea.
Cool. If I should change so then I'm not seen with you all like this.
That's probably a good idea.
I'm gonna go change and I'll be
Okay.
right back. And then and it's still holding a muffin.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean I'm gonna look this place up. Where's this
Oh.
place at?
Blake can go. Did he climb a tree again?
Go ahead and glimpse the truth.
Ooh.
So roll plus mental.
Ooh. Okay. I get lost on social media. I think that's negative. No, it's not. What was it? Mental or?
Mental.
Okay, it's a 5. It's
Okay.
bad.
So you get a experience point because you're level 6. As you are sort of like on your phone and not paying attention, a person like storms past you and just barrels into you, and your phone goes sailing, and you just see it in slow motion hit in the exact wrong way on the concrete. And then you're like, oh, it bounced. And then it hits, and then you hear the telltale crack. And then it bounces again and hits the sewer grate just perfectly. And then you just see it go whoop. And then you hear a.
Blake is on the ground.
Lincoln slowly reaches over to take the muffin. I can do the research for you if you would like.
I'm going to grab that person by the collar and say, hey, my friend's phone just fell down the sewer because you couldn't look to see where the fuck you were going.
I can't help it that they're clumsy, you stupid ass.
Oh, see, this is the problem.
And then he takes a big bite out of the muffin.
We're in the middle of fighting, and you're going to take a fucking bite of a muffin?
Hold on. Luca. They're altered, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the fucking muffin?
At the fucking bakery, you loser. Where else do you get muffins?
Which fucking bakery, you fucking asshole?
He holds
See?
up the label.
Luca, I could do this.
It is called Old Town Bites. It's amazing you got to college when you clearly can't read.
Well, how nice of you to say that. Hey, just in case I want to read that same logo, where in fucking town would I go to look at the sign?
Look around. And he like points, and there's like a couple of billboards.
At this point, I'll just push him away.
Asshole.
You know, I hear it tastes better if you sit on it, you fuck.
You would know, you sick fuck.
Shut
All
up.
right. Hold on. Have a
That's the
nice
first-
day, person.
It's the first time
Luca.
anybody's ever actually out shit talked me. What the fuck? I need a drink.
No. We need to go down to Muffin Place and see what's up. I feel a mystery coming on. Turns to Lincoln.
Are you plugging the new game?
What? What game? You mean? Show it.
Lincoln looks up from
Serious
the muffin like that is indeed. There is a fantastic new there's a fantastic new book that I've been wanting to read called Mystery Abound. Did you know you can pick it up from your local physical game store pretty soon once physical copies is released to the public?
Oh
Yes.
boy.
Anyway, we should investigate this muffin, however.
We turn away from the camera. Anyways, let's get to this.
I like that we established that Lincoln obviously can break the fourth wall, but Connie can break the fourth wall because she is just that dim that she just
Luca-
doesn't acknowledge it.
Luca would be like, "What the fuck are you guys looking at? Who are you talking to?"
Don't worry about it. Right. So we gotta find the shop, right? Where's the muffin shop?
Well, the address is up there in the billboards. We should make that post haste.
You know I
Before
can't
more-
read. I'm kidding. Of course I can read. I'm in college.
Listen, all right, I don't look at one muffin label, and now apparently I can't read. So great.
Can you not read, Luca?
I can read. I can read.
All right. Look, if you can't, that's okay too. You know what? Everyone has their strengths. Everyone has their weaknesses.
Yes, like how I openly admitted that I'm a shy pooper.
Oh, is that real?
Well, that's what's very real. Yes,
Oh shit.
My condolences.
I get it. I have to be home, and or in a familiar situation to poop. It's just
It's surprising how much coffee you drink then.
that is the surprising part about it. But we should get going to
Yeah,
the,
right.
muffin shop. Let's go.
No.
Blake is like behind everyone, just like my food, like not handling this very well,
So sorry.
like not doing good.
Oh,
I'll just
shit.
walk off and be like, "That shit sucks."
That sucks.
Come on. Put an arm around their shoulders and just
Okay.
start leading them with the rest of us.
Do you want to borrow
Big ol'
mine?
sniffle. What?
You can borrow mine. Just like don't look at the pictures.
Now I want to look specifically at the pictures.
I mean, you can. It's just there's a lot of weird stuff on there.
I'm so curious and also emotionally like drained right now.
You want to look at Connie's pictures? Will that make you
Kinda.
feel better?
I
All right,
don't know.
Here. She hands you her phone. I'll let you decide what's on there.
It's not weird. It's just different angles of the pail.
That's like the first 100 pictures, and then you get into the weird stuff.
Yeah, and then there's like weird memes, and then like they're like, it's like,
Like really crusty memes too.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh.
Is this I Can Has cheeseburger?
Yeah. Right?
That's like in your recent downloads. Why are you looking up that one meme?
Because it's hilarious. Have you
I
seen
have
Grumpy Cat?
I have I have a question.
Yeah.
Why are there so many pictures of the little yellow minion people?
Because they're adorable. They're so small, yet so good at taking hits.
No, that tracks. That tracks. That
That
tracks.
does track. I get
does
that.
track.
Yeah.
That does. That does.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't think this helped,
Oh,
but
sorry.
thank you.
Do you want to see my locked pictures? It's all nudes.
Okay,
And then we all gather around to look at the nudes.
that might help
She
actually.
looks amazing.
Blake will never look at you the same again.
Nobody will after this.
Just there's.
I never knew you could flex that.
Oh yeah, you have 3 different muscles in your glutes.
Huh.
Anyways, let's go to the shop.
Anyway, let's stop looking at nudes, everyone, and let's solve the mystery.
Ugh.
So you make your way down a couple of blocks, past a no small amount of growing arguments in the general sort of area, and you get to this shop that looks incredibly cozy. It is just like this cute little bakery. The weird thing that strikes all of you is you were pretty sure there wasn't a building there before. And there's a building there now. But it says Old Town Bites. And there is a line that extends out the door and down the block, which is what you run into first.
You know, this block looks a little familiar. Did I like pass out around here?
This was the place when we went to the concert, and you
Yes!
then passed out because you yelled at the person because they threw a battery at your head.
Yeah, fucking, that's right. Yes.
It was only a AAA battery. So
Yeah, but I knew I was pissed at Duracell for some reason.
I thought it was
That
just
makes
because the
sense.
bunny played the drums really bad.
That's Energizer, first of all. Second of all, you guys have weird adventures when I'm not there.
No, you were there. You were there. It was
Oh,
just that. Oh no, yes, you were. You were buying merch at the time.
Oh, right. That's where I got
Which-
that dope beanie.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it took you all night to buy that dope beanie.
Yes,
Okay,
you
well,
left
maybe
during
I
the
was
intermission.
flirting with the guy behind the counter.
He was pretty
He
cute.
was very cute.
I didn't get to the front of the line. The line was too long. I didn't see him.
That's fair.
I didn't want
Anyways.
to give up the seats, so.
But this line, should we wait in it, or I mean, should we be stealthy?
The
Again, looks to
smell,
Lincoln.
though? Yo, the smell, though, is so good.
Oh,
Like seriously. I think it smells so good that all of you are going to need to keep your wits about you. So go ahead and roll plus persona.
oh boy.
Oh boy.
Greg.
Oh, okay. What happens when you roll snake eyes?
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Okay,
yeah, we'll get an
I-
experience point because
I
that's
got a
real
s-
bad.
I got a
Oh.
6.
Okay, you also get an experience point because that
boy.
is also a fail.
I got an 8.
10.
All right,
We're not good at this.
so
We are. We're
try.
great.
Blake and Lincoln, there is nothing you want more in the world right now than one of those muffins. There, phone. What phone? There is no phone. There is only muffin. There is only muffin. You don't care how long you need to wait. You don't care. It could be days, but you know it is going to be worth the wait. Luca, you got an 8. So here is the choice. You understand, like you have this instinct that your senses and your mind are being overridden. If you want to, if you stay in this area for much longer, you realize that you are going to succumb. So you have the choice of getting out and getting to a safe distance, or staying and being forced into line?
I think Luca would back off and
Okay.
try a different approach.
All right.
So he's
you-
basically going to be look to Connie and be like, I gotta go. Keep just don't cover your mouth, cover your nose if you can, and he's just gonna like full on.
Connie, who got a 10, like, it's full of sugars. This is not going to fit your macros.
It's so bad. It's so bad for you. I mean, it's all carbs, all sugar, nothing for your body.
But you are aware that Luca has hightailed it, and your other two friends are in line, eagerly waiting, talking about.
I am going to get so many muffins. Perhaps I will get a cornucopia of chocolate ones. I haven't had a good chocolate muffin in ages.
Do you want to get muffins and like split them so we can try all the flavors?
Now, see, when you say get muffins and split them, you're highly implying that I am going to share my muffins with you. Blake, you are my dearest friend, but I will not share these muffins with you. So
Good.
You
I was
can-
asking out of courtesy because I don't want to
Okay,
try them.
okay, no, yes,
I
plan
don't.
to-
I mean, you're my best friend. I've known you since we were 5. I will punch you in the face for a muffin right now.
Understandable, totally understandable. I would erase you from this existence just if you stole my muffin also. So I get it. Gives her a hug.
Yeah, but like, oh.
Connie's like doing math in her head, like very slow cogs turning, and she's like, okay, something feels sus here. I'm gonna suss it out. She says out loud as she walks towards the front of the line, kind of peeks in. I realize that I have black all over my face. She peeks in through, like, is there a front window?
Yeah, go ahead and glimpse the truth.
Okay. Greg, these dice are great. Thank you so much for giving them to me. Plus mental, it's
Yeah.
-1, but it's still a 10.
All right, you get to ask 3 questions on the list.
Okay.
Look, a broken clock is right twice in a day, you know? So.
Yeah, right. Let's see.
You almost said once a day, and that would have been hilarious.
Yes, because it's a sundial like we use
Yeah, right.
on my 3rd time around in life.
Oh, I
What
thought you were.
what is the most dangerous thing here besides
so
the muffins?
As you are looking through the window, you sort of look at, like, it's packed in there, and there are
Oh, yeah.
people. But then suddenly, a strange and strangely familiar soup pot rises in, and you see a weird orange-faced creature whose hair is pulled back and held back by a skull, eagerly passing out muffins and cackling.
That bitch. Let's see. What new and useful information can I gather?
For whatever reason, one, you can tell that, like, this building is like a weird manifestation because it just wasn't there before, and it is now. However, they chose to make it look exactly like a real building for no good reason. So, like, you can see that there is a back door. You can also see that there is a skylight. You can also see that there is a side door for no good reason. But there are now clearly multiple ways to get into this place.
Okay. And can I see how many people are working in there? Like, how many employees or, like, minions of this person are there, or is it just her?
as you narrow in, you realize that there are muffins handing out muffins.
Dope. You're just hurting all of the things I love. Got it. Okay. All right. Boy, Connie doesn't know how to break spells, but she does know how to break things. So she is going to go to the side of this building, hopefully away from prying eyes, and she's going to transform. She's gonna pull out her coin and thrust it out in front of her, Power Ranger style, and then thrust it back into herself and say, "Chariot away!" And she's going to transform.
So as you say chariot away, something weird happens. And the actual magic that you're used to calling on like warbles a bit, and then you just get this sound and nothing happens.
Damn. All right. Well, I guess if they can't smell anything, they can't be lured in. She's gonna go back to Lincoln and Blake, and she's gonna look at them and go, "Guys, you know I love you, right?"
Well, yeah.
I'm so sorry. And then she's gonna punch both of them in the nose.
That is so on brand. I love that so much.
Love her.
I've seen Black Widow. I know how this works.
Oh my god.
What I'm going to do is have Lincoln and Blake actually thwart peril.
Okay.
There's no way that Connie does not know how to do this and isn't also incredibly good at this. So both of you are going to thwart peril to avoid getting punched in the nose.
I rolled it too.
All right.
I got a
Did I get
7.
experience?
You get experience. Yep.
I got a 7.
Okay. So we will deal with Lincoln first. Having not probably ever been punched in the face before,
Mm-hmm.
Connie punches you so hard you black out and just crumple to the ground.
When he gets punched, he's like, huh. And he falls over to the side. Because this is the first time he's ever been punched in the face before. So he's like, oh.
All right, so I'm going to give you 2 harm
Okay.
for that. The difficult outcome for Blake is your instinct is to dodge. So your choice is you can dodge and not get hit and basically remain in this line, or part of your brain's like, I know what's happening, and just accept the punch.
You know what? I would imagine it's been a hard day. But the nudes helped a lot. So if Connie thinks this is gonna help, then this is the most I could do to thank her.
You resist the urge to dodge and just get punched in the nose. Because you did okay, you don't crumple to the ground, but your nose does break. Giving you a point of harm. But you no longer want muffins. You're kind of mad that you just got punched. And also Lincoln's just collapsed on the ground.
He's a
with
Family Guy
blood
dead pose on the
coming
floor.
out of his face.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I tried to pull back. Oh,
Ah!
oh, God, sorry.
You didn't have to do it that hard.
It was my
you
left
just tear
hand.
down the block, and you just literally saw Connie punch both of your friends, and Lincoln collapsed on the ground.
Oh my god.
Pick them up.
I thought they could take a punch. They were a nerd. I thought they got beat up all the time.
Am I bleeding?
No, you look great. Puts Lincoln over her shoulder.
Is she bleeding? I
Yes.
imagine she is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You're such a liar. It's just like,
sorry.
can we walk to like a place that's like
Yeah. You can watch it
away?
Where Luca
is watching this whole thing unfold.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I thought
Okay.
if their sense of smell was causing them to do this, then if I take away their sense of smell, but then I punched Lincoln too hard and they passed out.
I'll like kind of like do the cheek slap on Lincoln, try to wake him up. Hey,
Where?
you good?
Hey.
Hi.
Uh,
Oh,
No, you're
whoa,
right.
whoa,
It's okay.
whoa,
It's
whoa,
okay.
whoa,
It's
whoa.
just me. It's
All
just me.
oh.
It's all good. Hey,
What happened?
you know what?
What happened?
It's you. The smell of the muffins was so intense that you passed out and landed on your face.
No,
No,
I punched
don't
you.
lie.
I
You got
punched
punched
you.
in the face.
I'm sorry. You were caught in some hypnotic siren song, but with like scent. So I had to punch you in the nose so you couldn't smell anymore.
Why was that the
Lincoln.
smartest thing you've ever said?
Lincoln shakes his head, stands up to his feet. Cotty, thank you. Much like Sisyphus passing through the sea of sirens, I had to find a way to break myself from the spell. You have done what you needed to do to help me through this, and I
God.
commend you.
You got blood on me, but it's all right, buddy. I mean, thank you.
I
You're
truly feel
welcome.
like we have grown closer as friends because of this.
Me too.
Does anyone have a napkin?
Here, take my shirt. She just rips it in half
God.
and then gives half to Blake
It's
and
already
half to
covered in
Lincoln.
blood, so
Yeah,
it's not gonna get
yeah.
worse.
She's just in like a kind of elaborate sports bra that she wears at the
Mm.
gym.
Now that we have been freed from the spell, we are certain that whatever is in there is causing this aggression in the populace.
Yeah, and I tried to transform and it didn't work.
That's
Uh,
not good.
That is
No.
not good at all. No.
That's really not good.
Okay. Then we cannot perform a frontal attack on it if we cannot transform within the area.
Right.
We'll
Well, we
need
could-
to lure them someplace into the open, perhaps.
Well, we need
somebody
to get all
have
these
the
people
8
out of
ball?
here. Huh? Oh, the 8-ball. Shit, where's Buff?
Reaches into his pocket and pulls it out. Of course, he's going to have the 8-ball with him all the time.
Oh.
You just hear this little yawn. Oh. Hmm. Oh, hello.
Greetings, Buff. How has your nap been?
Oh, exquisite.
You are quite glowing. Now, we have a bit of a problem. Connie, can you please explain the situation?
Yes. So there is the bad lady in the cauldron in there, and she made muffins who are serving people muffins who are, like, calling people like a siren, but with their noses into this space, and when they eat the muffins, they get all angry and shit.
All right, so this is your consult the mystical creature. Somebody just needs to roll a straight 2d6, and I will just see from the chart how much Buff actually knows.
I have been rolling like crap. Someone else roll.
I kind of want LB to roll, but also
Yeah.
I'm afraid that the everything
I know
will
the
just-
luck is gonna run out.
Yeah.
That's 9. These dice are awesome. Glitter hearts, baby. Glitter hearts.
All right, on a 7 to 9, they aren't sure exactly what's happening, but have your backs. So this is what so Buff sits for a moment and thinks, clever. Must have an anti-magic shield around. That would make sense because they know that you're here, so they would have put a anti-magic barrier up. Well, naturally, you're going to need to find a way of getting through the barrier from an unexpected angle.
Okay, we have to dig under the building.
Let's put a thumbtack in that one.
Okay.
Because it kind of knows what's going on. The next roll you all will make will have a +1 to it. So he sort of has given you an idea. I think we are at halfway point. So while you're formulating a plan, let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back and we'll see what you do about the evil bakery.
Yeah, don't go to a place, guys, unless it is to grab a drink, grab food, grab a friend, take your meds, or, do a little stretchy stretch. We're going to roll out our necks today, because you hold a lot of weight in your shoulders, and you really need to relax them. All right, we'll be right back. Bye!
Bye.
Hello, welcome back. We're here. Take us away, Greg.
Problems currently on the table. 2 characters' noses are bleeding from being punched, both probably broken. There is a glorious smelling muffin shop that is definitely evil, but is also definitely protected by magics. Which problem do you want to handle first?
I think I can maybe not help my own. I might be able to do both, but I can at least help with Lincoln's bleeding issue with gentle winds of healing. When we're able to transform. Are we far enough away now where we can transform, or do we need to back up more?
You're probably far. You think you're probably far enough away.
Okay, cool. And and so
clicking.
yes, just gentle winds of healing. Let's see, roll plus persona. I love that I chose the thing that I'm negative at, but that's okay because the dice haven't done me wrong today. Okay, well, I'll just talk shit some other time. So I got an 8. So, heal plus oh, well, I can't heal plus persona to someone because that's negative.
Minimum is always of 1.
Okay. Oh, he'll let me help. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I will just go ahead and I'll pull out the snacks that I'd brought everyone snacks earlier. They were in my bag, so I'm gonna pull out Pocky and hand them to Link and go, here, you should eat that. That'll help.
Lincoln takes a pocket and says,
A +1.
You
It's
heal a point. The bleeding stops.
Okay. I believe I can breathe a little bit more. Yes, hear me now. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. There. This will have no future implications or any problems with my breathing down the future. Now,
Yeah, your sinuses are definitely going to be totally fine when all is said and done.
I'll be fine. Now, let's
Luca,
see.
will you set my nose back?
All right. It's not going to feel good.
That's why I asked you to do it. Because I can't be mad at you.
All right. Luca is going to, first off, are you sure?
If it heals the wrong way, it's going to be really bad.
That's fair. He's going to stick his fingers in and say, okay, count of 3.
Okay.
1, and then he's gonna and just yank it to try to right Blake's nose before Blake can prepare and inevitably shy away.
Okay. What? Ah!
I'm
So much.
ow, 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 ow. You pinch really hard.
That
Okay,
is only a fraction of
I
what
know,
I feel.
I know. But hey, it's not gonna heal wrong now. It's gonna have a little curve, but it's gonna make it look like a badass. So, I call that a win. And if it still hurts in an hour, you can punch me in the nose.
No, no. I think that it's only fair that you two get to both punch me wherever you want.
I don't want to punch you.
What do you
Connie,
mean? What?
this is a powerful fist. If this fist hits you, it will not just shatter your nose, but it will shatter throughout your generational line of all their noses. And going forward, all your children's noses will be broken. I don't want to put that on you.
I'm pretty sure I don't have any children.
No, it's
Pretty sure? Not 100%?
I don't know. I donated eggs at one point.
So
Look,
we
I
have a
strong
bakery.
bloodline. Oh, right. Sorry.
Learning something new about Connie.
I got like $2,000 from it. It was great.
You only got $2,000?
What?
No, okay.
Oh, honey.
Oh,
Oh, there's.
no.
I don't want to punch you.
Oh, okay.
But if you insist that I punch you, and you just against Connie's
it
body.
happens, and she goes, "Oh, oh, that's a solid punch! Damn."
I'm sorry, I had
Right.
to use such force on you, Connie.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be a bruise there, at least in a couple of days.
I apologize, but if this is what you wanted, but we are now even.
Right. Okay.
But it was definitely like a punch, like
Yeah. I know exactly what it looked like and felt like. So, how are we gonna get in there?
Well, let me try this. And I take the muffin and I would like to perform divination on it. And you see Lincoln take the muffin, not transformed, takes the muffin, holds it into their hand, and it floats up and it like a little bit of like static electricity wraps around it, and you see that third eye opening up on their forehead as they do this.
I'm just gonna put a hand like kind of over the eye just to, so it at least hides that part.
All right, so you're gonna glimpse the truth. I'm assuming you want to glimpse the truth on the bakery.
On the bakery, yeah.
All right, so go ahead and roll.
That is a 10.
So you get to ask 3 questions off the list.
Let's see here. My first question is what is the most dangerous thing here?
So you can see in there, and for what Connie can see through the window doesn't really do justice to how messed up it is inside, because there are muffins making muffins, and then bringing the muffins forward. But in the back, there are big muffins that are like big, beefy, tough things walking around. They kind of remind you a little bit of the heart candies, except in bigger, beefier muffin form. They do look like they will probably put up a fight.
Okay.
But despite all of that, you get every time you focus on Scullery Maid, you just feel fear. Like, as scary as like the giant muffins are, they are nothing compared to what Scullery Maid is.
Okay. What is the most useful thing here?
So, because, because she based it off of a real building when she was dreaming it up, she included all of the unnecessary things, and you realize around back that there is a set of doors that lead down underneath into storage.
And I already know that. What's about to happen?
Uh, so people are getting the muffins and quickly eating them. She is just sort of cackling to herself, and you hear her say, "In just 3 more hours, those little seeds inside their stomachs will begin to grow. And then I'll have everything I need to get back in my good graces and return triumphant."
That's creepy.
Ew.
I relay all of this information to the others.
Well, that's fucking gross.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed it is. The muffins are acting as some sort of seed that in 3 hours something bad is going to happen to all the people who have eaten these muffins.
So, do you think that there's a way to counter it, or do we just need to get rid of the source? You think?
I think we
To
need to
see-
get rid of the source.
Okay.
I might be able to sneak into that basement, but I don't know how to keep those things up top occupied.
I'm good at distractions.
Okay, well, how about Connie and Blake, you handle the distractions while Luke and myself handle sneaking into the basement.
Okay. That works for me.
I'm gonna take a little bit of Connie's shirt that has already been ripped in half and just rip off another little strip to tie around my nose so I
Mhm.
don't smell.
Okay.
Okay. Man, it really is weird when you kind of have to just stop using your nose for a little bit.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
But we need to make sure, though, we will have to transform before we get there, because we won't be able to transform when we get close enough to the building.
And actually, I think my transformation, I think, does have a mask, so this might actually be pointless of me having to do this. And he'll just take off the strip of shirt.
You have a little red mustache.
It was a good thought.
Well, let's go play hero.
Well, we should transform first, right?
Yes, we definitely need to find a quiet spot.
We're in a quiet spot because I just transformed. God, I hope it's a quiet spot.
Oh,
Is it a
Alright.
Yeah,
quiet
you're kind of down in a little area. Most people in this area are in line, so
Pretty much distracted.
right. Shall we?
Indeed, and pulls out the fidget spinner, spins it, slides it into the belt. Lightning strikes them, and they're in their full uniform.
I want you to go away and never come back. But until then, he'll spin the bangle, and the metal of the bangle will spread over his arms and his legs and form a mask on his face, and he will be fully transformed.
It's still so cool. All right. Connie stops for a moment, sees that you guys did something cool, and she takes the coin and props it on her finger, and she flicks it up and catches it, Sorry, Simon. And she,
Mother, you have
What
scared
is
me.
happening?
I'm sorry. She holds it out in front of her and then shoves it in her chest in this bright light, and she transforms as well. And we're gonna transform this screen. Wow.
Oh my god, it transformed.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, we're gonna go to town. Let's go.
Okay. Do you know what we're gonna do for a distraction? Because I have no idea.
I have two options. One, we can make a scene by starting to break shit, and two,
Okay.
we could start an argument.
We could do both.
Hey yo, I like the way you think.
High five.
Boom.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I've
you're
been
okay. You're good.
Been practicing. I'm sorry. Okay.
No,
okay,
it's
okay.
good. You're so good at this. Okay. Be safe. If you need
What?
me, let me know. Because then I can heal.
Yeah.
Now I can do that. So if you need me, let me know.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna run in.
We should be fine. I mean, this is like Lincoln's 500th
No, this is
reincarnation.
this is my 500th time doing this, but we will
Yeah.
be fine, Blake. Don't worry.
Totally fine.
Hey.
All right. So, Fortune and Dark Tower are heading around back to sneak in the basement, and Chariot and High Priestess, you're going to the front to
Cause a scene.
wreck shit.
Cause a scene and fight and destroy things.
Yeah, we're gonna start. Connie's gonna start an. Sorry, the Chariot is going to start an argument with High Priestess. She's not really good at arguing, but it is very much like, well, you stole my mans, and I don't appreciate that. Shoves lightly.
What I love is that they are doing this transformed.
Yeah.
They could have totally been doing this in their normal guys, but no, they are doing this transformed specifically.
Nope. We have to have this fucking statuesque woman and this fucking slutty cosplayer fight in the middle of a muffin shop. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
And it's not my fault. Ugh.
Yeah, you just had to come in here all good looking and stuff, and like, yeah, how could he obviously like disagree with what you're giving away?
And you look so good too. I don't know how he could have. We are not arguing anymore. And I'm just gonna knock over something.
Okay, so what this is going to be is one of you is going to make a convince someone roll because you're basically trying to get everybody sort of both to disperse and inside to pay attention to you. And the other person is going to do, we can do this together. So I feel like based off of the argument, it is, you're trying to put on a performance. So it's going to be a plus emotional roll for both of you. So who wants to make the we can do it together roll and who wants to make the convince roll?
I will do the we can do it together roll, so then you get the +1
Okay.
level.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and roll plus emotional. And Chariot, you get a power point to your power pool.
Hey yo!
I got a 10.
All right, and I believe you are cooperative because you were cooperative
yes,
with everybody,
yes.
correct?
Yeah.
All right, so you will roll and get the upgrade, and because you are so good at this, you also, High Priestess, add another point to your power pool because you spread the love.
So many points.
All right, I'm using my magical archetype move. All eyes on me for this. You demand attention from your targets with your grand presence through charm, fear, or any number of other ways. I'm going to make my convince someone roll with a +1. Oh boy, that's a 6. But I had a +1 forward from the 8-ball, so
Correct.
it's a 7.
And because of the help roll, it actually upgrades to a 10.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Because that is High Priestess's power. All right, so you are arguing and you're like doing that weird girl fight thing that is both sort of like cringy, but also everybody's like, oh hell yeah, girl fight. And it is enough of sort of a chaotic moment that momentarily just sort of breaks the spell. Enough that a lot of people are like, how long have I been in line? Oh, wait, they're fighting. This is good. And then a bunch of people start like forming a circle around you. A bunch of people realize like they should have been in class a while ago and begin leaving. The people inside, however, are way too caught up in it, but they have also sort of started to turn around and look. The downside of it is that you can see the soup pot hover up and like two eyes narrow. Power of a girl fight. Meanwhile, around back, Dark Tower and Fortune, you approach the ramp down. And as you are moving through it, you can feel the magical barrier pushing against you. Both of you are going to need to keep your wits about you to successfully get down.
That's a wisdom
Plus persona.
persona. Okay. That is a 5.
That is an 8 for me.
Okay. Dark Tower, you don't have a choice in this.
Mhm.
As you hit the outside, you just untransform. Like it just drops. But you also realize, oh, I can just walk down in this
Oh
form.
yeah, that's true.
So you can't be powered up, but you can walk down. For Fortune, you realize that the easy way is to just power down and walk down. So your choice is you can power down and walk down and see what's down there and deal with it. Or you can stay powered and go around to sort of help up front, trusting that Lincoln has this.
Luca is going to power down and stick with Lincoln.
Alrighty. So you both power down and start walking down the stairs. The basement area is like the building was created to include these things, but not a lot of detail was spent on the inside. So you realize that you sort of walk down and it's just completely black at the bottom of the staircase. Like there's no lights on down there at all, and there's no windows. It is like you can just see down into darkness. So you are facing a dangerous situation. So one of you may be vigilant and the other may assist if they wish.
Which roll would make for a dangerous situation?
Be vigilant is roll plus mental.
All right, my mental is 2,
I've only got 1.
but then I'll roll it.
All right. So, Luca, how are you assisting?
Hey, real quick, just because it's a little creepy down there. What was your favorite reincarnation?
That's a difficult one to. That's a difficult question to answer. But if I'd answer, choose any one of them, it would have to be my 5th reincarnation. That time I was a 3-headed dragon.
Now, would a 3-headed dragon be scared of a little pitch black stairwell heading down?
But of course not. No, they have dark vision. Everyone knows that.
Just saying. Maybe that
all
carried
right.
over.
Roll plus emotional to help.
Okay.
So Lincoln gets a 1 to the power pool.
Mhm.
Luca, go ahead and make your emotional roll for we can do this together.
Okay. Surprising no one, I have a -1 to my emotional,
Not
but
surprised.
it's fine.
Oh no, really? I cannot believe it.
Oh my god, so crazy. That was a 4.
Ooh.
What do you say that ruins this friendship
Oh,
in the
God.
moment. Because your relationship will now break.
Oh.
They
But
just
they just
became
became
friends 10
friends!
minutes ago.
It was
Oh.
conditional. We know it was conditional. Who said rejoice?
As Lincoln turns to go do the thing. Oof. Oh, this makes me feel terrible, but Luca under his breath is gonna say it's fucking bullshit anyway.
Do you have a competitive or cooperative relationship with Lincoln before it breaks?
We have a
I mean,
competitive.
It was competitive, yeah.
All right. So you hear that? You actually lose a point from your power pool as you realize that this person that said they were your friend is just like everybody else and was just lying to your face to get what they wanted.
Oh, damn.
Never believed you, never believed in you. Was just playing another stupid game to get what they want.
Luca, you see Lincoln look at you, and he says, he looks at you and says, "Is that what you really feel?" And you notice the way he's talking, he doesn't have that verbose in their speak or anything like that.
What? I mean, come on, man. I mean,
Let's just
listen,
focus on,
can we just
let's just focus on getting this done and heads onward.
All right, go ahead and make the be vigilant roll with
Oh boy.
no assistance. Also, while you are, because your relationship is broken, you can't help each other. And because you feel like crap, you will take a -1 to your persona rolls until you, as when you're with each other, until you fix your relationship.
Oh my damn. Oh my damn. Well, I rolled a 10, so
Okay.
we're good on
So
that.
you get to ask 3 questions off of be vigilant.
Okay. Okay. Be vigilant. All right. What are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
So once you get down there and you look, just like you just concentrate and you can start to see shapes in the dark. There are 3 things you notice. There is a machine in the middle that has a big red button that says do not press magical barrier. But next to them are 2 giant muffins who aren't currently moving, but you hear the faint sound of snoring.
Okay. What is the best way in?
So the stairs are the one and only way in. You do see there's other stairs that will lead up to the main floor. Your best way in is, it's pretty much, if you think you can just make a full bore silent running, you could probably cross that barrier and slam into that button. If you're super quick and super good about it.
Okay. And finally, what's most vulnerable to me?
Um, Absolutely, that button has absolutely no protection, and as
Okay.
long as you are really quiet and don't wake the sleeping muffins, it is an easy press.
Lincoln looks back at Luca. Over there's the button. We got to be very quick. Be very quiet. If we hit that button, it'll drop a barrier. The two muffins are asleep.
Okay. Oh, do you want, I can
Just give me backup
okay.
in case they wake up. And Luca he'll look back at Luca and like one last time sigh and then head onward. Try
All
to be
right,
very quiet.
thwart peril.
Oh, boy.
Roll plus physical.
I have 0 physical.
Can I help? No, I
you
can't because our
cannot,
relationship
your
is broken.
relationship
Fucking
broke.
shit. Oh my god. I've never been more mad at a dice roll in my life.
I rolled a 12. I rolled double 6.
Heck yeah.
Oh, dang.
Like the lightning that is your power source, you dart across full bore and just hit that button. Suddenly all the lights light up. Most of them are weird red sirens going off, but you immediately feel the barrier drop and you transform back.
Oh, powers are back.
But the two muffins wake up at the light flashing around. Cut to the front. The crowd, you are having this argument pushing, and then you feel it. You just feel like the air wobble a bit, and then you just feel something like pop, like a weird bubble, and everybody inside's like, oh, I don't feel good. Oh. But you also realize the magic barrier is down.
All right, citizens, time to clear out, because shit's about to get wrecked.
People are wandering off, and they're like, oh, my stomach. Oh, my God, I gotta. Oh, and I'm a shy pooper. No.
Thanks for playing our game, Greg.
I also like the idea that the chariot basically has been like, citizens, evacuate ASAP. And they're like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Like, shuffling away.
Yeah. They don't feel good. They are clearing out the way. And then you see inside Scullery Maid go, kill those two! And muffins jump from over the counter and rush outside.
Oh, how many muffins?
Two.
Oh,
Two
okay.
big muffins.
Let's go.
Da, 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 da. I can't do the rest because that might be copyright. Da, da.
You get the message.
I wanna
Go.
clash.
All right.
Tarot.
Go ahead. Roll plus physical to clash unless you're doing something else.
Oh well, I don't have a specific thing that says magic, but is there a way to do
No,
without
I mean,
it?
you would take it if you had something like some of the powers change how you clash, but otherwise you're just gonna go punch them.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay. So that is a 10.
Okay. So you will choose one extra effect. So you can give a +1 forward so you can basically put them in a good position so that Chariot gets a +1. You can inflict extra harm, so you can do extra 1. You can take less harm back, or you can force them where you want, like push them off to the side.
I think I'm going to go ahead and set up Connie.
Okay. Scotty has a +1. So what is your physical rating?
Me? It's a
Yeah.
0.
All right. So you go ahead and punch, and you kind of like sink in because it's really doughy. And they sort of stumble back, putting a Chariot in a much better position.
That
Alright,
is
gonna punch.
Okay.
She's gonna run in and she's gonna do a spin kick to the muffin face.
Wait. You said punch, and
Yeah,
then
I
you said
heard
spinning
punch.
kick. I am getting pulled and yanked
getting
back and
mixed
forth.
I'm getting
signals.
so many
The
I'm
immersion has been
sorry.
broken, LB.
I'm sorry.
And
I wanted to
maybe
do
it was to
something
throw off the
cool.
enemy. I'm gonna punch, and they're like, "Okay, punch," and then
There it
foot.
is, yeah.
There it is. Expert fighter. Expert move.
Yeah, on purpose. It wasn't halfway through. She was like, it'd be cooler. I rolled an 8 and I have a +2 in physical.
Okay. So that puts you at a 10, yeah.
Yeah. I
All right.
set out what I want to do. Let's go.
All right. And you get the +1 from being set up. All right. So what do you want to do? What extra effect do you wish?
I would like to pull up the thing again. Is it thwart peril? What's the options?
Nope, it's under clash. 10
You're
plus.
right. I'm dumb. All right. Thanks for telling me. No, I'm kidding. I am going to I'm gonna inflict extra harm on this.
All right. So you two go ahead. You get them set up and you punch. They dissolve particularly easy.
Yeah.
But you realize too late, now that your hands are covered in this goop, that this dough is evil. And it is sapping your strength. Both of you will take the enfeebled condition, meaning you have a -1 to your physical.
Please, I'm already so weak.
My phone broke and all this stuff.
my nose is broken. My phone was broken. Now my strength is broken.
So we'll go down to the basement. 2 people facing off against 2 muffins, unaware of what's happening up top.
Yeah. So these 2 muffins are in front of us. I'm in a bad mood. But you know what? Still gotta help out the team member. I'm going to use Hex
Okay.
on one of the muffins. That basically I roll 2d6 and I get a thing that happens.
Yeah. So 2d6 plus
My mystical.
mystical.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how that comes out and what you end up doing.
That's 8 plus 2. That is a 10.
All right. So on a 10, you get to do 2 things from the hex list.
I am going to the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cause damage to the target.
Okay.
And the other thing I'm going to do is the target is slowed down somehow. So clash actions against it gets +1.
Okay. So you put a hex on there. It inflicts damage, and it is moving. It is moving slower, like it's in sort of weird, gloopy slow motion. But that makes both the muffins easy targets for whatever Fortune wishes to do.
Fortune is going to shake off his self-loathing for just a moment. Now, just to confirm, the clash, was it effects on both of them or just one of them?
It can be both. You can attack both if you wish.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to dive in
Okay.
and go and start punching shit, mainly to try and put himself between the muffins and
Okay. Go ahead and roll plus physical.
that is going to be an 8. I do get that +1 forward from buff as well.
Okay. You can, since it was slow, it'll give you another +1. So
Okay.
What does that put us up to?
So that's gonna be 10.
All right, so you get to choose an extra effect.
I'm going to inflict extra harm.
All right. So you charge in. The one that's slowed, you just like scoop it, and then you like just pound both of them. Goopy dough flies everywhere, and that's when you realize that you are both covered in it. However, because your attacks were different, Fortune, you feel your strength waning. So you gain the enfeebled condition, which is a -1 to your physical. However,
Okay.
you used magic, Dark Tower.
Yeah.
You gain the mundane condition. The world just seems to be less magical. You have a -1 to your mystical.
Oh shit.
On brand.
Cause my heart was broken by the bonds of friendship.
Look at Kujo.
I feel so bad right now.
Character.
But there are no muffins, and you can see you two can hear the scullery maid cackling up top, and the two up top can see her cackling in the window.
Lincoln is about to go, but then he just kind of stops. Maybe it is all bullshit. I mean, maybe I'm not normal. I'm just some weird person.
No, you know what? Fuck that. And he's going to summon his shield. The metal of his gauntlets is going to form into a disc. And he's going to stand in front of Lincoln, but like turn to face him. You were the one who knew about all this shit. You've known about this your entire life and your previous lives. I'm a fuck up who doesn't know what the fuck he is saying at any given moment. And can't see that the awesome kid who's been following me around has actually been a really fucking good friend. So I'm sorry for insulting the majesty that you are. Now we have a scullery maid to go and kick the ass of. Are you going to help me?
Lincoln looks up. Let's go save the others.
All right.
And runs upstairs.
All right. You see people coming up from the basement through the window.
I would like to try to go in to talk to the scullery maid because I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna give you one shot because no one else is forgiving as I am. So either stand down and let's talk, or I can't help you, and I'm sorry. And I'd like to touch their heart.
Go for it.
Okay. Don't fuck up.
Just
Okay.
sneak that in there.
Yeah, I had to try to go don't fuck up. So that's a 10. Not bad.
She looks at you and goes, "Oh, you believe in me?" Can I get a hug?
She's gonna do it. I don't think this is a good idea, but she's gonna do it.
When you get in, she grabs your hair and pulls back. Goes, "What a sucker!" And
Ow!
zooms up to the ceiling and just starts cackling.
Wait,
"That-
like with me?
Yeah.
Ah!
That garbage doesn't work on me. Friendship's a bunch of crap."
Well, everyone has a +2 to fucking go get her, I guess. Bitch. I tried.
You're a bunch of crap. Am I
Oh.
still dealing with the one outside?
All the muffins did what they needed to do.
Heard. Okay. Connie runs in as the chariot wheels sort of glow around her, and she's gonna kick off the ground, kick off the wall, and she's gonna try to cold grip of fear on the scullery maid.
Okay.
Encase my hands in ice, allowing you to freeze people in place when you touch them. So, do I need to roll a clash for this?
Yeah, make a clash check.
Clash! +2. Oh, baby. Double sixes, +2, +2.
Holy
You're the best.
shit.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
the best. There's no one better
go.
than you. Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
Thank you. You gave me
It's
these
a
dice.
compliment, but also an insult. What the fuck?
Yeah, really.
No, it really didn't mean to be. I'm impressed. I've had a long day.
She grips the sides of the pot, and you just see the ice forming around it, going into the pot, and like kind of crackling a little bit. She's like, and now the outside will be just as cold as your icy heart.
She does. She drops a high priestess, and she goes, oh no, I'm gonna be frozen. Pathetic. And it all
Oh.
melts.
Oh, that's right, you're fire type. Shit.
Any of you other losers want to take a shot?
Do I take any damage from falling from the ceiling?
No, you're super.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I have a question. How do we do team up attacks again?
Good question. So, to call a team attack, you will spend points equal to the number of heroes +1. So you need to have 5 power points among you to give. If you have 6, you will get a advantage on that roll.
So if it's just myself and one other person, I have to spend 2 points.
So to call a team attack, all of you are there, so you have to spend 5 amongst you because it will be a team attack amongst all of you.
Okay. Because I'm just saying is we have enough.
We do.
We do have enough.
So does anyone feel against me calling a team attack right now?
Nope,
for
I
it.
have up to 3 to spend.
Because I have 2 points to spend.
I got one.
I also have one.
I will give all 3 of mine. That's fine. I don't need it for anything else.
Okay. So
So are you doing 6 total?
yes.
All right. Since you called the team attack,
Mhm.
you will make the roll plus emotional, but you will roll 3d6 and take the highest too. But before we get to the roll,
Mhm.
what does the team attack look like when you call it?
Okay. So right after the chef says that the power of friendship is bullshit, that's when you hear Lincoln goes, no, the power of friendship isn't bullshit. You have to understand something. Friendship is going through the bad parts and the good parts. Because sometimes, even good friends, they butt heads. But because of that, they become stronger. They become stronger as they come out of this fire forest together. And he reaches his hand out to Luca, grabs his wrist, and you see part of the metal on your arm, Luca, leaves your arm and goes up Lincoln's arm, and it forms into his hand. And you see coming out of his hand like this torrent of electricity that swirls around all of this like metal in forming up into his hand. And he claps his hands together, and this bright flash appears. And when the flash disappears, you see Lincoln holding a chainsaw that is held together by all of this electricity. And he revs the engine once and twice and 3 times. And he
Wait.
says, yeah.
Wait, this is a team. We're all in this, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Everybody will add
Yeah.
to this.
Yes. So, the chariot takes off her crown and she throws it towards you, and the crown sort of separates as it does and becomes the blade of the chainsaw.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, okay. I think Blake would then go ahead and would just like go, I believe in you. And then like kind of like flutters of light from like her, what is it called? Oh my god. from her mystical connection come out, and it begins to go ahead and just like accelerate the elemental side of it, and now it almost looks like radiant.
Yeah, and he just
Um,
revs it up even more as more people are just adding to it.
I'm going to position myself in front of Lincoln and crouch down with the shield, ready to launch Lincoln up and just go, "This is your moment. Let's do it."
Lincoln runs, jumps off of Lucas' shield, and revs the chainsaw up in the air and just slams it down on
All
top
right.
of the chef.
3d6. Keep the highest 2, and then add emotional.
Do it, do it, do.
The highest two?
Yep.
Okay. So that's an 11.
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
So you launch with the team attack. Scully Maid realizes what's happening way too late. As this powerful super chainsaw just cuts right through. Soup explodes everywhere. The insides are just drenched with like weird broth and things that might have once been vegetables. And everywhere it hits, like the building just starts to dissolve. And then you hear like you hear her weird cackle for a little bit, and then it just goes, "Uh-oh, I pushed it too far." And then you're back in that weird parking lot that you saw the concert in that one time.
Did we do it?
Is the maid still there?
Nope, everything's gone.
She didn't explode and we turned away from it in post?
Didn't even get to do that. I feel kind of robbed.
That was so fucking cool.
That was very cool.
Of course, and you know we could do that, right?
I didn't know that.
No, yes, this is pretty much common knowledge that whoever initiates the team attack can pretty much create however they want the team attack to be formed. It's if you were doing it, for example, Connie, I'm certain you would make 2 gigantic barbells.
Oh my god. Fucking yes! Okay, I get to do team attack next. But wait, we did it! Wait, like we did it!
Yes, we
You-
did do it.
Celebrate? Buff! Get buff!
As you are sort of like looking around, you suddenly see all of like this weird dark energy like start pouring out of everybody who's around being sick, and then it sort of swirls around you two, like the entire group, and then slowly the dark energy just starts to like weirdly purify and get lighter, and then just as you're like about to celebrate, it like explodes in this giant shining force, and light trickles down and starts like touching all the people that had eaten it, and they start like feeling a whole lot better. And both of your noses stop, just feel like, oh, that doesn't even hurt anymore.
Oh, my nose feels a lot better. The magic of defeating the enemy has cured my broken nose, just as I planned.
Yes, my bruise from my chest is definitely gone.
Right, it's gonna be gone.
We should probably book it before these people start getting up and they're going to look at us like, "Who the hell are you guys?"
Oh, right, we should bail, huh?
Yeah.
To the Fortress of Solitude?
To the Fortress of Solitude.
We should change on the way.
Oh, right.
Not a bad idea.
It's my fortress is not big enough for for full team use, but yes, we can keep going there.
Okay. I mean, we could go back to my dorm room, but we gotta deal with my roommate.
You have a roommate?
Yeah, Bianca.
Oh,
Oh, I like Bianca.
I don't mind
But-
Bianca.
But do we want to tell her?
No, let's just go back to my
Okay,
place.
okay.
Let's go. It runs.
Oh, Wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
We're on our way back to the Fortress of Solitude because, they're childhood friends. Yeah. Or we could go to my place. I mean, I think my parents are out, actually, like, for the weekend.
Yes, I suppose we could do that.
I could have said that the other day, but whoops.
We'll
Yeah, sure.
transform on the way.
It transforms on the way there and
Yeah.
everything.
And as
So
we
then
do.
So you get.
Boom.
What does this house look like?
I imagine like it is a like fully like a hoarder or like a collectible like stash. So like I feel like her parents are just like collectors. So like you walk in and like there's so much of just like two genres. Like I don't know, like toy cars and coin collecting. And it's just all over the house until they get down to the basement. And then it's like a cool pad, which absolutely is not that cool, but it has like beanbag chairs and enough for all of us, so then I don't have to sit on a table. Um, and it's just like it's her room, like a TV, posters. It's quiet.
I love beanbag chairs. This is cool.
Thanks. I told my parents I wanted a cool place. And I did not specify I did not want cool in 1990. So here's what we got.
I mean, it is comfortable and flops into a beanbag chair.
Yeah. Can I borrow a shirt?
I don't know if it will fit, but you can pick whatever you want.
Yeah. She starts going through. Just picks a plain black one. Pulls it over. It's very tight. It's just showing off all of her muscles. It's like up, like on her biceps. I promise I won't flex in it.
Like, you can keep it. I don't care.
Oh, cool.
You can just do whatever. Just if you need to pop it a little.
Yeah. Hold on.
So you all have conditions
Howdy.
that did not go away. So this is the rest and relaxation section. So there's two ways you can attempt rest and relaxation. If you are with your friends, you can roll plus emotional. If you decide that you want to go and spend some time alone, you can do it on your own and roll plus persona.
I am going to roll plus what is it? Plus emotion because I'm around my friends, even though
Okay.
one hurt my feelings. But I'm getting over it.
I'm gonna do friend
Okay.
heal.
Ooh, that is a 9.
All right. So on 7 to 9, you can choose to heal all your HP or remove the condition.
That doesn't fix like my I'm gonna remove the mundane condition. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to remove mundane.
All right.
I got an 8.
All right. Same choice. Heal all your HP or remove a condition.
I'll remove a condition.
Okay.
Luca is going to split off for a little bit.
Ooh.
He is going to sit outside the hospital just from a distance. And he's just gonna sit on a bench and he's gonna roll persona.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. That's an 8.
All right. You can heal all your HP or remove a condition.
I will remove a condition. 'Cause
Okay.
I didn't take any HP damage.
Connie is going to stay with friends.
Okay.
I rolled an 8 on emotional.
All right. Heal all your HP or remove a condition.
I'm gonna remove my condition. And she's, as we're kind of hanging out, I think Connie is retelling the story kind of like that surfer guy on the news, and he's like, "Oh, blah, 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 and and she's like jumping on the beanbag chairs and like moving around the room and like doing it in a really bombastic way, and just giving her friends a little bit of joy in this moment.
That helps. That helps. That helps, Lincoln.
I also feel like her house is snack central. So she
Mhm.
comes down with like every single refreshment, and before Luca leaves, she just hands him a Red Bull and like a pack of like donuts or something, and just a pat on the shoulder.
I'll be back in a little bit. I just need a second.
You know where the
Alright.
key is if you need to come back in, and the door's locked.
So we'll move into the end of the session, and here we will say this. At the end of the session, if any relationships are broken, discuss if the two characters repair that relationship.
I think what I think it's for Lincoln, he's open to repairing it, but he's gonna wait for Luca to say something.
Can I have one teeny little moment?
Mm-hmm.
Is there something that Brandon gave me at some point that maybe I held on to?
Sure.
I'll say it is like a necklace.
Mhm.
After taking a little bit of going over that moment and understanding that it's not okay to talk to people like that anymore, least of all people who have been so steadfast and at my side, no matter how shitty I've been. Luca's eventually going to come back and with the necklace, and he's going to say, I needed to take a minute because it turns out that I actually had another little artifact. And this came from the previous fortune. And if anybody deserves to wear it, probably going to be the one who had the VIP team attack. And who is put up with my bullshit probably more so than anybody else here. So
You're right.
it's yours if you want it.
You're absolutely right. Blake, you should take it. You should ease Luca's heart. This is obviously something that's bothering them.
I'm good. Thanks,
I
luck.
see. I see. Well, in that case, Luca, I accept it. And he does smile like, 1% knew what he was saying right there.
Thank God.
Oh, all right. You can unbreak your relationship. Now, since it was broken, when you reform it, you can decide to change it. So it was competitive before. You can decide if either of you thinks, oh, I now have a different relationship with them.
It's definitely cooperative.
Okay. All right.
Cooperative.
Yep.
Make that note. So we'll pull away from the basement room and the group having a good time. We'll pull away through a weird sort of mystic veil into an icy, strange, eerie-looking palace, and creature in sort of a long red flowing robe with a big fuzzy collar turns away from the TV that is watching this scene and then turns it off. Well, they're just going to be a problem. At least they got rid of that horrible scullery maid and I can go hire a better one. Well, if they keep I just need to keep them busy for a little bit longer until... And then we fade to black.
Obviously, we wanted to say before Drag Race came on, but...
Yeah, obviously.
All right. Hell yeah, guys.
Oh,
And
Wow!
So
end of
good.
session question.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Did we learn something new and important about the larger threat to the world?
Yes. I think
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
I
right.
think,
Because they're trying to cause some weird havoc in this place. Like
yeah.
they have powers of reality warping and creating buildings. I mean, I think that's
Mhm.
definitely learned something. Yeah.
That's fair.
Did
Manipulating
we
people's
save
emotions.
someone from the machinations of the evil forces at play?
We saved a
Yes.
lot of people.
We saved many
We
someones.
saved many
From
someones.
evil carbs.
We got punched in the nose to save us from
That's
the
true.
spell.
I
Yeah.
personally saved
Damn right. You did.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the magical heroes?
I
Yeah,
don't know if
I'd
it's
say
new.
Lincoln. Well, we
Actually,
didn't know how
we didn't know
Lincoln
Link-
was feeling.
Yeah, we didn't know that Lincoln has no friends.
Oh, yeah. That's so sad.
Yeah.
And Lincoln learned that he does have friends.
Yeah, so Lincoln learned something.
I learned something.
All right. Did we learn something new and important about the source of the hero's powers?
I don't think so.
Not
No, but
so much.
also yes, we learned that we could do more with the powers.
I don't think we learned about the source though.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Did we develop new friendships or deepen existing ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
All right. We answered yes to 3 or more questions, so everybody gets 2 XP.
Hot damn.
If you have 6, you can transform that into a heroic achievement. Some
I
of you
am
might be
one
close 'cause
away.
You failed
Because I failed so much.
God. Despite our best efforts.
I failed so much. I was really, really bad this session. I am not gonna. I was rolling like crap.
But
That's fine.
it's good. All right. So that ends the threat of the Scullery Maid and the evil, evil muffins. Tune
Hell
in
yeah.
next week to see what happens next.
On Glitter Hearts. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate all of you. It's a little update next week. We will not be playing on Thursday. We'll be playing on Friday. So stay tuned for that. Everything on the socials will be updated. You will know when it's happening. Same bat time. Different day. But let's have everybody go around and say who they are and where people can find you. Let's start with Kujo, of course.
Hello, everyone. I am Kujo of Kujo Plays Games on all major social media platforms. I am a variety streamer, content creator, TTRPG actor. You can find me at Kujo Plays Games and also at Crit Hit Chronicles. And I played Luca, and I always want to play Luca with these people. This is my favorite. This is my favorite.
I think it's me. Yes. I'm going to keep messing this up. It's on brand. Hi, everyone. I'm Zoren, and also known as Click Clack Zach. You can find me all over the internet. Frequently, I'm on Total Party Kiss every other Sunday, but we're doing this Sunday for Tragedy of Theologian, Greek mythology-inspired campaign. If you look on Whoosha_Kids channel, you can see the Lurking Legends with wait, not just me. Also Walle? Crazy. What a plot twist. A little One Piece 5e campaign. So far so good. We have the first episode out. I do fun things, I do cool stuff. You can find it all in my link tree.
Hey, it's me. What's up, y'all? It's me. Well, you can find me on the social medias at WALLE132, like the cute little Disney robot. Just type it in. You'll find me. Find me over at GGK, playing some wonderful games for those people every Mondays and Saturdays. Check out the Monday game. It's our Dragon Age RPG. It's pretty emotional. It's been wild, y'all. I highly come check it out. Also, we just finished episode 50. That was like a big landmark for us. And the game really just started as just like our DM going, hey, you guys want to run a mini game of this? You know, it'll be 5 episodes. 45 episodes later, we've lost a character died. My character became a Grey Warden, and yeah, so stuff
Things
happened.
are happening.
Yeah, come check it out.
Shit.
It's a really great time. And I love playing this game with these people. So come check this out next week. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Greg. You can find my games at leatherman.games, Glitter Hearts, which we're playing now. I also just released The Mystery Business, which is a Scooby-Doo-esque game. If you want to hear more of me playing and running games, I do have an actual play podcast called Very Random Encounters. The premise is we randomize everything, and from our characters to the plots to the villains to the places to the names and anything else we can randomize. We play a different game, a different genre every season, and the first episode is us finding out who we are going to be for that season. So if that interests you, look up Very Random Encounters. We've been doing it for 6 years now. So there's a lot. I guarantee you we've hit a genre that you might be interested in because we've been doing this for a while. So I am so happy for these wonderful people playing my game, and I'm having a great time.
Hell yeah. And I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on every social media except for Twitch and YouTube, which is Hack Recklessly, our wonderful channel. You can check out these episodes on the YouTubes and all that fun stuff. If you like audio casts and you like one of these people so far, Kujo did an audio cast with us in Nonverbal Communications. It's on the Spotify, it's on the YouTube. It's a Monster of the Week game. It's so fun, and I love doing that sort of stuff. There's another one coming out soon. It's Darkness Falls. It'll be coming out next month when I finish it. Same thing, 3 episodes, an hour each, and it'll have full music and sound effects, all that sort of fun stuff. So if you like that, you like those sort of things, check us out. And I guess until next time, I'm LB Hackemup. Hack recklessly. Bye!